Hi.
Hi.
I don't even know how to start.
We're gonna explain a little bit what happens in the
Yes.
2 months.
Carlo, I'm pregnant. Oh my god, there's a baby in me.
I guessed it.
So, we were pregnant,
Yes.
and it was
The most magical.
the best 2 months of our whole entire lives.
Yes.
We were trying for some time before that, so it was very much prayed for, and prayed for like as in every second of every day prayed for. So when we found out, it was literally the most magical moment ever.
Yes. And also for this was much painful now.
I think it would have been painful either way.
Yeah, but I think that we were like,
It was like it was one of those moments where when you find out, it's like, this can't be real, because
Yes.
all you've known really is like struggling kind of. And like when it finally happened, also if you can hear the birds, we apologize, but we wanted to be outside in the sun. When it happens, it was like magical. I don't even know how else to say it. It was just,
yeah, it was very relief also. Because
Yeah.
when we were looking for so many time, not looking, when we were waiting this moment for so long, and finally arrived this moment, was a relief moment, because say, oh, finally happens. It's
because when you're trying for a long time, it's doctor's appointments, it's what's wrong, it's this, it's nothing's wrong, and okay, but why isn't it happening?
Exactly.
And yeah, when we have suffered with early losses before,
Yeah.
but they were very, very early. Like I would get my period the day after. So of course those hurt, but genuinely like nothing hurt as much as this baby, because we saw their heartbeat, we saw them growing, and
there was.
I don't know.
It's no. I think that it's very painful for me. But I can imagine how painful it is for you, because, as we know, the mother have also the directly connection, and it's weird. It's painful.
Yeah, it's like one of those things, and
We don't want to be dramatic. We know that
No,
this
we know that
happens
that's why
more
we
often.
wanted to talk about it, is because we did want to keep it a secret. I did want to just move on and like
Yeah.
pretend it kind of like never happened on our like social media world, but it happens. Like 1 out of 4 pregnancies end in a loss, and like the last thing I want is people to feel alone that are suffering through this, because I feel alone, and
No.
I don't think any person, any woman, anybody should feel this way, and I know that a lot of people have.
Yes.
And I don't know, I find comfort in that. I find like there's people in my life that have also suffered through it, and in Carlo's life, and I think that helps because you see that they got through it. And
we have example very close to us, and
and once you see that somebody else that you love or you care about in your life has gone through it, it's easier for you to kind of stand back and be like, okay, if they
It's
can
not just
do
me,
it,
yeah.
like I can do it too.
yeah, because we we want to also say thank you so much for all the support that you guys give to us. It was beyond
Beyond like
beyond,
what
beyond
we posted it yesterday on it. Well, so yesterday I had a DNC procedure, which is pretty much when they, not to be,
I think we are skipping a little bit.
let me just rewind.
Yeah, let's say
So we found out we were pregnant June 24th, first? June 24th?
June June 26.
No, we told everyone. We told our parents the 20. I think it was the 24th or the 25th. I can go back and look. And at our we're gonna have an ultrasound early at 7 weeks. And at 6 weeks, I kind of had like UTI like symptoms, so I just went to my OBGYN just to see like if there's something wrong or whatever.
Yes.
And they did an ultrasound, like an early ultrasound, and they just saw an empty sac. Oh, are you sure you're pregnant? And me and Carla are like,
Yes.
yes.
She has also all the symptoms like
Yeah, I threw up that morning.
very nauseous for
And at
everything.
that point I should have been 6.5 weeks. So I was pretty positive that I was pregnant. I did multiple blood tests. And so she kind of handed us a box of tissues and was like, sorry, there's no baby. And so me and Carlo lost it. Like we spent 4 days in our house. I was screaming, sobbing,
Yeah.
like the worst I've ever been, to go to a follow-up ultrasound the next week and to seeing a strong baby with a strong heartbeat. And we lost it.
Yeah.
We were like, are you sure? She turned the computer to us and was like, congratulations, like there's your baby.
Yeah.
And it was one of those moments where me and Carl were like, wow, like God heard our prayers. Like this is like a miracle that this is what we're even looking at right
Yeah.
now. To have that all kind of taken away in like 2 seconds, because then the doctor met with us and she pretty much said like the baby excuse me, the baby is growing behind
Yeah.
by 8 days. And we were very sure and set with our dates, so that shouldn't have been the case, but the baby had a strong heartbeat for the dates that it was measuring. So
Yes.
I'm back in a week, and they said maybe next week the baby will be perfect and catch up with growth, or you'll slowly see their heartbeat stop. And when they said that to me, I was like, no, that can't be us. Like there's no way that God would lead us to this moment, this magical moment of being told that our baby is not there, to a week later and seeing like literally a miracle. Like there's no way that can be us. There's no way that that's gonna happen to us. So we
didn't
kept
have
faith.
we didn't have any
Bad feeling.
feeling.
So we spent the
nothing.
next week enjoying our
Normal.
baby, but being kind of like a little wary, like, okay, like in the back of our head, well, what if it doesn't happen? And I
Yeah.
did research. I'm not kidding when I say I researched 10 hours a day. Like
That's not good either.
I know. I tried to look up every possible scenario that there could be of why the baby grows behind, and I saw so many miracle stories of that happening.
Yeah.
And so we both kept the faith in believing in that. And we did take time off of social media the week that we first found out that there was no baby.
No baby, yeah.
Originally, and
that
we
was,
took 10 days off, and
that was something very unbelievable, because between the first ultrasound and the second ultrasound, where there wasn't nothing, and the second time there was everything that's supposed to be.
it like brought light back into our lives.
Yeah, because we have the worst 4 days of our life, and then when we went for the second ultrasound, we were like, I mean, this is today. They confirm there is nothing, and
Yeah.
we were like, okay, we are here just to confirm. And they show up. Oh, look, there is everything. We were like, what?
Yeah,
So
I
we-
literally thought I was in a movie. Like when she turned it to me and was like, "There's your baby," and I was
Yeah,
like,
there-
"Our what?"
And
like
there was also the heartbeat. That is something. Yeah,
Carlo
sorry.
calls it a heartbeat, and it's the cutest thing ever.
And there is also that is I didn't know, but apparently the heartbeat.
You keep shaking the table, my
Sorry,
love.
I didn't know, but the heartbeat is something extremely important to have.
Yeah, you look it up, and like I guess the minute you see the heartbeat, your risk of miscarriage decreases like 50%. And so at that point, even though it was measuring behind, I saw so many stories of babies catching up and babies being okay. So that's what got us through it. And so then we had our follow-up ultrasound last week. I don't even remember literally anything. And I was 8 weeks, 4 days, and
But the baby was there, but the heartbeat wasn't there. So,
yeah, that was actually, I don't know, I've never felt so empty and I don't know, it's very vulnerable and weird to just be laying there. Like, I mean, if you've been pregnant, you know, like, they do an internal ultrasound and you're just laying there and they're just trying to tell you like how sorry they are, but I couldn't hear anything. I was literally just like what do you mean? Like, I don't know. So then
one important thing that didn't make us to completely realize what's going on was that you have all the symptoms still.
yeah, I did, but
So
I did
we're
know
like-
that the symptoms stopped
Yeah.
at when the baby's heartbeat stopped at 6 weeks 5 days, and when I was 8 weeks 4 days when I went in, that's what, 8 days behind. So yeah, so I actually
No.
it was the Sunday.
You
I don't know.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. My brain's not working, but the baby was still measuring 6 weeks 4 days, but it was still growing from the 5 week
Yes.
part. So
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain that. So I
So-
was pregnant. The pregnancy symptoms were still occurring. The baby was there. The baby was alive. The baby's heartbeat was growing. It was just smaller. The baby
Yeah.
was growing smaller. But when his heartbeat stopped is when your body stops producing the hormone, I guess. But it doesn't notice that you
Right
lost the
away.
pregnancy. So I had no bleeding. I had no cramping. I still had symptoms.
And if I can say something, if your partner go through this, stay close to your partner because it's extremely important. I think we can't understand.
You can, though. It was your baby, too.
Yeah, but we can't understand, like, you know, you are the mother, you have more connection, you have, you know, grow on you, in you. So it's a little bit different. But I can tell you that they will appreciate forever if you be close to them because they really need it. So
Yeah, having Carlo has literally, I tell him all the time, like, I would not have gone through any of this without him and without our family and our friends, and
yeah,
everybody's been, I don't know, I like, my heart just goes out to people that have to go through this by themselves, and I don't know, I guess, obviously you guys are our family and you guys have seen us grow, and
Yes.
we've mentioned multiple times that we had something fun happening and exciting, and we didn't want to post this because we don't like negativity on our
No.
page, but at the same time, this is our life and this is our story, and our baby will always be a part of our story, and it's a chapter in our
Yeah.
lives, and it sucks. It's one of the worst chapters.
but we're gonna go through.
But
Absolutely, we
yeah,
know that
every day honestly feels a little
better. No,
bit brighter outside. If you asked me this 4 days ago or even yesterday, literally 8 hours ago, I would have told you that the world just feels dark, and it's really hard to imagine that the world just kind of keeps spinning around you when it feels like your world's ending.
we
but
also sorry.
go ahead.
No, we also know that this experience it's like very common, and we decide to speak and about also because we noticed through the video that we really post that
So many
so
women
many
have
say-
gone through this.
yes,
So couples have gone through this.
and say thank you that we shared because they didn't feel alone. So the reason why we are also here to share this moment it's also for
so that you know that you're not alone.
You're not alone.
And that suffering and heartbreak is part of life,
Yes.
unfortunately, and it's something that I've had a really hard time grasping, but Carlo has been really good at like teaching me. Like, Carlo's father passed away at a young age, and I think after that it kind of changed his mindset of what death is.
yeah.
And he's helped me kind of process that because I've had a lot of like fear over people that I love dying, and he put it into perspective that that's just part of life, and shitty things happen and bad things happen, and it doesn't mean that anything in your life you did wrong, or
No.
it doesn't mean that your whole life is going to be wrong. It's just part of the story, and
You need to move on. Doesn't mean that you don't. That doesn't mean that it's wrong if you suffer it. It's completely part of the situation. You need to go through.
but honestly, like, for me personally, I'm just the type of person that I allow myself a few days
Yeah.
of crying in bed, which I gave myself. I allow myself to cry. I allowed myself to scream. I allowed myself to be angry and mad, and I still go through all of those emotions 100 times a day. But at the end of the day, I do look around and look at all the things that I am grateful for, and I know that our baby is coming, and I know
Yeah.
that one day we're going to look back on this and we'll never forget this baby, and we'll never forget this moment, and they'll always be our baby. They'll always be part of our story, and I know that we're going to be okay, and if you're watching this and you're going through it, you're going to be okay. I promise you. And life is, no matter how many things happen, life truly is beautiful.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
And from all of the traumatic things that Carlo and I have lived through or seen or felt, we still are able to say that life is beautiful.
Because it really is.
Because it is. And
so just
yeah. We don't
be
want...
patient with yourself and
give
trust.
yourself grace and give yourself time. Yesterday I laid on the couch and ate and had ice cream, and Carlo sat, like, we just watched TV and ate ice cream and allowed ourselves to cry. And then today I woke up, I put on makeup, which I took off now because I laid down after I got home. And we went out and got breakfast, and I was like, nobody knows what people are going through, because
Yeah.
we're sitting here eating this donut and drinking this coffee, and I was pregnant yesterday and today I'm not, and nobody knows that, and it changes your perspective of life to be kind to
with everybody,
literally everybody, because you never know what they're going through. And
Yeah.
that's to say, like, in every situation, like, and I've even taught Carlo this, because if we're driving or something and somebody
Yeah.
does something in an angry manner, Carlo will also get angry in a sense, but I always say, like, you never know what they're going through. Like, they could be angry right now because, I don't know, their
You don't know,
parent
for
just died, or
for
their
anything.
sibling, like, anything. So just, that's what teaches, traumatizing things that happen in your life teach you to be kind. And I think that that's a very valuable and important
like that.
lesson.
I like that.
And we don't want our channel to be full of sadness. We're
No.
going to continue with regular scheduled
Yeah.
programming as much as we possibly can. Right now I am taking a little
Yeah.
bit of a break on that, because I just, obviously people, I don't know, I need that. But well, this makes me happy. Creating content makes me happy, makes Carlo happy.
The one thing that makes us very happy is, and yesterday we read a lot, is like, you guys bring joy to all of us, and to see you guys suffering about something that happens in your life make us sad. But bring joy to somebody, it's
A beautiful feeling.
It's a beautiful
truly.
thing. So
Especially when you're going through something really sad. It's good. Like, I literally got a message yesterday from a girl that said that she just had her DNC yesterday. She unknowingly, I didn't mention that I had that on our social media. And she said that seeing our post made her feel better about it. And even just that, knowing that, like, I was going through the same thing that day, she had no idea. And now I just helped her get through that, is literally
a little bit,
all,
also a little bit.
yeah, all that I can ask for. And I'm not saying that we're going to fix everybody's problems, but me personally, seeing so many other women step out and be able to share their story too, makes you feel like you're part of, like, the best group ever, but also the worst group that nobody wants to be a part of. But it makes it
And we
more
wish you
amazing.
are not partner.
Yes, but it makes it more amazing when it's with amazing people. And I think that's just what life is. Life is not perfect. Life is full of ups and downs. And even when you look at people on social media, just know that their lives are not perfect. And just give everybody some grace and
And be kind.
be kind.
Be kind. Because I realized another thing, that in the last few days, everybody, oh, how are you? Oh, good, good. When internally we know that it wasn't, but
You just have to move on. Yeah,
nobody
like,
gonna come to you and say, well, you know, I'm shit. I
Yeah,
don't feel
like at the grocery
good.
store, and someone's like, "How's your day?" You're not gonna be like, "Oh, I just lost my baby."
Yeah,
like,
yeah. So everybody hides. So again, that's
Yes.
another reason why be kind with everybody.
So this is your note for the day that if you go out today, just give somebody a smile, pay for their coffee, do something kind because the world needs it.
I think
And
that's just give them a smile back. It's a smile always bring bright in any life.
yes. But thank you guys for sitting here and listening to us. And will you?
We're gonna back. We're gonna be stronger because we know that that's just a step of our life, and
Yes.
how we say, we're gonna be stronger, and we're gonna back together. I mean, together we never get it. I mean,
Are we broken up too? No. I can't handle that too. I love you.
I love you so much. I love you. And again, we will say thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much for all the
Positive,
the
kind
positive.
words.
Yes.
And I'm not even going to edit this. I'm just going to toss it up on YouTube. I'll probably add some clips of us telling our family. And we were going to go to Italy, if you guys see, because we did just tell my family. Because we were planning on going to Italy
And same
and
person.
saying it to Carlo's family in August. So that is why those clips are not in there. But trust me, I did beg Carlo to say if we could tell them on FaceTime because
1,000th time.
I wanted to tell them so badly, but I obviously also wanted to tell them in person. So, but again, a lot of people will always say, well, that's why you should wait to tell people before 12 weeks. And to that I say, no matter how long a baby has been on this earth, no matter how long you've been growing that baby deserves to be loved. And our baby knew nothing but love from all the people that we love. And I don't regret that at all. The
Absolutely.
first thing I said when I took the test was, I need to go tell my mom. And I need to go tell my nana. And I need to go tell my family and Carlo's family. And I don't regret that because this was our baby. And again, he or she will always be a part of the story. But yeah, so that's all.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Yes, we love you guys so much.
We love you so much.